Once upon a time, in a quiet village hidden between the mountains, lived a young man named Adrian. He was only 24, yet his heart felt ancient, worn out by endless thoughts. His mind was never silent. Memories of mistakes haunted him. Regrets pulled him back. Worries of the future pushed him down. Day after day, the storm inside him raged. Nights became battles. He tossed and turned, staring at the ceiling as silence mocked him. Even in laughter, he forgot how to smile. Adrian's exhaustion wasn't from hard work. It came from carrying a restless mind that never let him breathe. One evening, sitting near the old village well, Adrian overheard a traveler speaking of a wise man who lived far away in the hills. "They say he was once a great psychologist in the city," the traveler whispered. "But he left it all, the wealth, the rush, the noise. Now he lives alone among the trees. And those who meet him return with peace in their eyes." Peace. The word pierced Adrian's heart. He had been chasing it all his life, yet never caught it. Could this old man hold the answer? That night, Adrian decided he would go. The journey was long. Days of walking dusty roads, nights under the stars, questions swirling in his head. Finally, he reached a small wooden house hidden among wildflowers. On the porch sat the old man, eyes closed, face lined with age but glowing with calm, as if even the wind waited for his permission to move. Hesitantly, Adrian whispered, "Grandfather, my mind is restless. I am trapped in yesterday, afraid of tomorrow. Can you help me find peace?" The old man opened his eyes, calm, steady, like a still lake. He nodded and said, "Come with me. I will give you a task." In the yard, the old man filled a glass of water to the brim and handed it to Adrian. "Take this glass," he said. "Walk to the edge of the village and return, without spilling a single drop." Adrian was stunned. This is the great wisdom I came for? But something in the man's eyes told him this was no game. So Adrian took the glass and began walking. The path was alive with distractions, children shouting, merchants calling, dogs barking, carts rattling by. But Adrian did not look left or right. His eyes stayed fixed on the trembling water. Step by step, breath by breath, he guarded the glass. When he returned, not a single drop was lost. Adrian smiled with triumph. "Grandfather, I did it." The old man nodded gently. "Good, but tell me, did you see the children? Hear the merchants? Notice the dogs?" Adrian blinked. "No, I saw nothing. I heard nothing. I was only focused on the glass." The old man smiled. "And that, my son, is the secret. The mind is like this glass. When it is full of fears, regrets, and worries, it spills with the slightest shake. But when you fix your attention on this moment, this breath, this step, the noise of the world disappears, and peace is born." The words echoed inside Adrian. This moment, this breath, this step. For the first time, he felt a quiet rising within him. Not an empty silence, but a chosen one. Peace wasn't far away in books, temples, or mountains. It had always been within him, waiting for him to return. Tears filled his eyes, not of sorrow, but release. "Grandfather, peace was never outside of me. It was here all along." The old man placed a hand on his shoulder. "Remember, the world will always shout. Life will always throw storms at you. But the storm is outside. Do not invite it in. Empty your mind, and life will fill it with peace." That evening, as the sun turned gold over the hills, Adrian walked away different. He no longer carried the weight of yesterday. He no longer feared tomorrow. He carried only this moment. The trees whispered. The river sang. For the first time in years, he breathed without hurry, without burden, and he realized something simple yet powerful. The mind is not a prison. It is a garden. If you plant regrets, you grow sorrow. If you plant fear, you grow chains. But if you plant presence and stillness, you grow peace. Adrian smiled. The storm inside had quieted. He had found his strength. Because peace is not weakness. Peace is power. Power to rise above distraction. Power to face life without fear. Power to live fully in every heartbeat. As night fell, Adrian whispered to himself, "I will no longer be a prisoner of my thoughts. I will no longer drown in the past or be chained to the future. I will live here, now, and in this moment, I am free." And if you, listening to this story, have carried storms inside you, if your mind has been restless with regrets or fears, remember this. You don't need to search the world for peace. It has always been with you, waiting for you to return. Empty your mind of yesterday. Empty your mind of tomorrow. Hold the glass of this moment carefully, and you will discover the same truth Adrian did. The greatest freedom is to be still inside, no matter what storms rage outside. And when you master that, nothing and no one can ever take your peace away.